Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I've been hearing a lot of competing thoughts about this movie. Some people think it's good. Some people think it's horrible. Some people think it is incredible. And if you think it's incredible, obviously you have the correct opinion, because Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness is the second best Marvel movie to date. Controversial opinion incoming. I think Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness was one of the greatest Marvel movies ever made. I'm gonna go through the reasons I have for this and the reasons I thought made it definitely not number one. But the biggest reason, which is kind of just vague, I think it was very refreshing from most Marvel movies lately. It was a breath of fresh air from the most Marvel movies that we've had recently. Papa Meat, or Meat Canyon, recently released a video where he said that Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness was horrible. He gave it a 3 out of 10. And you know what I say to you? You're dumb. Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness was directed by Sam Raimi, the same director of all 3 Spider-Man movies, the original Spider-Man movies, which were, they were a bit much, in my opinion. But I gotta say, Sam Raimi did incredible work with this movie. I went into this movie thinking it was gonna be super dumb, really random. Everything from the trailers just suggested that this movie was gonna be a dumpster fire of a billion ideas that they smushed together to try to make a story, and that's what I thought it was going to be. But you know what it turned out to be was a masterpiece of film. First of all, let's start off with a thing that I think holds it back quite a bit. The story isn't that great, okay? And I know story is king in any movie, but I think it does so many other things so amazing that the story actually doesn't hold it back that much from enjoying it. I think the storyline of the random chick who has weird multiverse powers was kind of dumb. I don't think she's the best of characters. And I went to see this movie on my birthday with my brothers, and I gotta say, coming out of the movie theater, we were all like, dude, that ending was so cringy. And it really was. Slight spoilers, this isn't really spoilers, I'll get into the spoilers later, but this doesn't spoil any of the story. But basically at the end, Doctor Strange is like telling her, you know, when all hope is lost, he's like, you gotta believe in yourself. It makes me laugh just thinking about it. Okay, I thought this was supposed to be like a Marvel movie, not some freaking Mickey Mouse show. Like, it was so cheesy just to be like, you have to believe in yourself. You got this. I believe in you. I definitely didn't expect that the random whammon chick person would be the hero, because she's kind of dumb and doesn't do much in the movie. She's just kind of there while Doctor Strange is doing all the work, and then, you know, she's the one that, you know, defeats the big bad. That's random. And now let's get into spoiler territory, everybody. From here on out, I'm going to be talking about everything that is incredibly spoilery and things that you'll definitely not want to hear if you haven't seen the movie yet. I'll give you 5 seconds. Holy crap! Mr. Fantastic! I have to start off with the first thing I think of when I think of spoilers for this movie. Holy crap, Scarlet Witch was insane. I have seen WandaVision. It was a great show, one of the best Marvel shows there is. And holy crap, this was amazing. Seeing Wanda go from, you know, like a chill character just in a meadow to boom! She's freaking the most dark villain ever. She just becomes this demonic witch, and it's terrifying. And I loved it. The main reason I loved this movie is because it didn't hold back. It was not scared to show a little bit of gruesome death. Okay, this movie gets pretty violent, and obviously it's not that violent, but I'm saying it's violent for a Marvel movie, you know, other than the rated R movies. Like, it's no Deadpool or anything like that, but I will say it is extremely violent for a PG-13 Marvel movie, which I have been looking forward to my entire life. Marvel has been so scared to just show a little bit of blood for so long. They've been so scared, they want to make everything just super family-friendly, peachy. But finally, Sam Raimi comes in here with Doctor Strange 2 and slices a person in half! I think the main reason I was so excited watching this is because of how many people die so gruesomely trying to like hold off Scarlet Witch. It was so fun having that feeling of like all these characters that are so important that we've never seen before, that are so important in the comics, we're so excited to see finally on the big screen, trying to hold off Scarlet Witch from Doctor Strange, and the random girl, I don't even remember her name, that's how forgettable she was of a character. Let's just call her Star Girl. No, that's horrible. Mrs. Horrible and Doctor Strange. Those are the two main characters. But basically, seeing all these incredible characters that we all love on the big screen for the first time ever, especially in the Marvel universe, like freaking Professor X or whatever, like that's crazy. And then they just kill him. I was so sad seeing Professor X die. But obviously, with this movie, they had the chance to kill off all these characters because they all still exist. That was why Sam Raimi was able to kill so many characters and give this movie some impact, is because those characters aren't dead. There's infinite realities with infinite of those characters, so they're not gone. In fact, they're working on a Fantastic Four movie right now, and I'm really hoping they're still gonna have John Krasinski, whatever, as Mr. Fantastic. To be honest, I was so hyped to see Mr. Fantastic being portrayed by John Krasinski. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's weird. But honestly, with all the excitement I had to see him on the big screen, it was just hard to watch him because I've watched The show The Office, about 5 times through. I'm a huge fan of The Office. And the thing is, seeing John Krasinski in any other role other than Jim is just so weird. It feels unnatural. At this point, it feels so weird to see him in any other role. But I still enjoyed it very much. And seeing freaking Scarlet Witch tear apart his body and pop his little head open. And then this little, like, guy, Black Aquaman, I don't know who he is, absolutely die and explode his head. This was insane! I was going crazy watching this in the theater. Holy crap. Especially Captain Carter, okay? Holy crap. They did that character right, okay? She was on screen for, count 'em, like 5 minutes, but I enjoyed every single one of those moments, specifically because she ended up dying. And that's not to say that I wanted her to die, but that is to say that I'm happy she did die. That gave a little bit of weight to the story, because it was so insanely cool to watch a showdown between Captain Carter and freaking Scarlet Witch. I was flabbergasted when Scarlet Witch lifted Carter's shield with her freaking powers and shot it right through her stomach and sliced her in half, and you could see the blood dripping down the shield. It was just so cool, dude. The movie was so exciting. It was exhilarating, other than Mrs. Forgettable. Very, very forgettable character. I don't even remember her name or most of her storyline. She was just a horrible character. But other than that and the storyline, which was kind of not great, holy crap, this movie was amazing. The amount of CGI shot, I don't think there was a single shot in this movie that didn't have some aspect of CGI. Holy crap. I myself am really into things like editing and CGI and all that stuff. So seeing that many shots with CGI was just mind-blowing. I understand why this movie took so long to make, because the amount of shots that had some part of CGI was insane. There was probably thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, more like tens of thousands of shots that they had to do, which is insane. It's an insane amount of work, and the amount of quality there was in the CGI and the editing and the art, everything was just so incredible. It was amazing. The color, everything was just flabbergasting, and I enjoyed it so much. But in general, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness was just an incredible movie. Okay, it was incredibly violent for a PG-13 Marvel movie, which was incredible to see. Okay, I've been wanting to see that so long. Okay, and Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness is like the second good movie that Marvel has made since Endgame, and they've made many shows and many movies since then. Doctor Strange 2 and Spider-Man No Way Home, those are the only good things that Marvel has done since Endgame. So it was a breath of fresh air. So I give Doctor Strange 2 and the Multiverse of Madness an 8.5 out of 10. Again, I loved the movie so much. There were a few things that, weren't that great, like Mrs. Forgettable and, what was the other, the storyline. The storyline was kind of weak. But it was incredibly enjoyable. I found myself on the edge of my seat. I was entertained the whole way through, and it was just a very good time. That was what I was looking for when I came into the theater. All I wanted was to have a good time, be entertained, and enjoy myself. And that's what happened. And I'm very happy that that's how it was. So, in general, go see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It was a great movie. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And if you don't like Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness, your opinion sucks. And if you don't agree with my opinion here, then no one likes you. Your opinion is invalid. Of course, I'm joking, but my opinion is the only one that matters, so only listen to mine. Anyways, bye!